Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Tonight we've got a special treat. Our NBA insider, Shams Charania, sitting in with us as well. Shams, glad you could be here tonight.
Of course, BA, I'm glad to be a part of this crew. This is a pretty big-time group I'm a part of right now, BA.
Yeah, well, good luck getting the word in, my friend. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Warriors. They're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
When I look at the Heat, they have started this season on the right foot, securing the top spot with their high-level play. Now, the question is, can they hold on to this ranking?
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Williams. And for Miami, they've got Tyler Hero. Jaime Jaquez out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's MP, and it's Larson in at the small forward position. And you look at this draft class for the Hornets, Shams. What stands out to you?
Immediately, BA, I'm told that front office is prioritizing culture, guys that want to play the right way. And in Knipple and McNeely, they added shooting and grit. And for a team that's trying to up its toughness and tenacity, they seem like just what the doctor ordered. So this Hornets organization is very happy about their additions.
Going to be a very interesting team to watch.
Definitely. LaMelo Ball has a lot of upside. What can he do with some guys that are going to bring some culture to this team?
So it's Miami now. After Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hornets. This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, MP.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
Now here's Miller. About a minute played here so far in the first. And Ball gets it to go.
Always eager to find a bucket. Ball drops into his shot immediately.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Brian, back to you. Appreciate
the report, Allie. And here are the Hornets now. The Heat making their last shot. Just 5 on the clock. Ball. Got a piece of it. MP right side. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, he is a gifted attacker. When Jaquez Jr. gets this kind of opening, you know what happens next.
Now here's Ball. Last game with 30. Cans it with nobody near him. Ball's got his second basket on the night. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a three-point game. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Williams. Inside.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Shams, are seeing a transition in regional media. The RSN, the Regional Sports Network, with cord cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSNs is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcasts via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. The national broadcast is big, guys, especially here at 2K TV, but the local audience is very much an important part of the NBA ecosystem.
Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Needs to get off a shot here. Hero with the bucket.
Big points there from Hero. That trip was in trouble.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Ball with the three. Ball's got 7 points.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
MP against Ball. Hawkins. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Miami shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Well, he's just an old-school kind of player. The footwork and patience Jaquez Jr. possesses is unique.
Now here's Williams. Yet to see a basket. Back to ball. The three. The rebound by Ware. The Heat have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. To the middle. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Williams. Nails it from three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
MP looking around. And here's Ware. Kicks it out to MP. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
And here's Charlotte now, defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part of why Adam Silver says the league has been supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely not.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And he's going for the oop here. Beyond the arc. Shot blocked. And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
The Hornets making a switch here. Bridges is checked in. Ball against MP. Off the mark there with a three. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Heat. Trailing by 2. MP outside. Down low. Here's Ware. Back to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it to Hero. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin.
Well, you see the flashy handles from Hero. He's not afraid to take chances on offense.
Ball surveys the floor. Buries it from 3. Ball's got 14.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Heat trail by 3. MP outside to the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
Charlotte has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. And Ball throws it down.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now here's MP. No points so far. And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Sean.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis, because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. Heat trail by 3. Pass to Wiggins. No good there. Nice D from Bridges. Here's Knipple. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. And Ball throws it down.
You know, when everything's clicking, ball can steal the show, and we're seeing it right here.
To the inside, and that one's good. Jovic.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The kick out to White. Back to ball. From deep. Rebound Miami. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Here's Jovic. There's a screen. To the paint. Pass to Wiggins. And here's MP from outside. Knipple with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Down low. The kick out to Ball. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Jovic. Heat trail by 3. Fontecchio outside. 4-3. Doesn't go that time. Ball finds Bridges. Back to Ball. And no good. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside. MP outside. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Jovic. Miami moving it around. MP outside. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Johnson, he's checked in for Miami. Yeah. So both teams changing it up here. Simone Fontecchio out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Mitchell. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's MP in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Pass to Miller. Here's the 3. Mitchell grabs the miss.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
MP outside. From about 19. Nice jump shot. And the Heat lead by 5. Charlotte's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Miller outside. Williams a screen on Hero. Miller drops in the 3. Miller's got 6.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Dan. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Brian, back to you.
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And down it goes. 2 points.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
MP outside. And that one's good. MP's gotten his second bucket of the game. Charlotte trailing. Ball with it. 18 points for him. 3-pointer, Bridges. And it's Miami with a rebound. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now. From deep, MP. MP drills the 3.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Hornets trail by 5. Ball outside. Miller outside. The kick out to Williams. There's the triple. And Fontecchio pulls it down. Fontecchio's got 4 rebounds now. And a busy summer for trade shops. What went into that frenzy of activity?
Yeah, only the Nets have significant cap space, so that meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open, and teams are really sensing there's a chance here to go for it. We saw that with the Desmond Bane trade in Orlando.
You feel like we may go on the same kind of roll next summer?
Yeah, I think next summer there'll be much more free agent movement. There's going to be about 10 to 12 teams with significant cap space in the summer of 2026.
You got to get all your cell phones charged up, baby.
Get ready.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Heat with some changes. Ware's checked in for Fontecchio. Jaquez comes in for Hero. Larson comes in for Mitchell. And a change for the Hornets. Knippel's checked in for Miller. Now here's Ball. 18 points for him. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by MP. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Deflects the pass. Boom! He jams it straight down.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Knippel. Now Ball. Out to Bridges to end the run. Larson with a rebound. Here's Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins punishing him inside.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. 11-point game. Following this game, they host the Magic. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. That shot missing.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Where the screen. Inside. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Pass to Ware. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big Three super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, B.A., the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big Three win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
The shot's good.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
MP against Ball. Misses the 3. And here are the Heat. They're on a 17-5 run. Kicks it out to MP. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Ware missing.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Williams' shot is good.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
And here's MP. He's got 9. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Yakachonis is checked in for Miami. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. Charlotte, 4th.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
And there's 1:38 left in the second period. Williams on the wing. Back to Ball. It's intercepted. All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
And as always, Chums with some great stuff there. I'll tell you what, this guy knows all when it comes to the NBA.
No doubt, Shams is the guy when you're looking for the inside scoop. So well connected and respected around the league.
Here's Knippel after the basket by Miami. Yakachonis grabs the board.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Charlotte Hornets. On Thursday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And looking at the Jazz matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Well, Coach, since entering the league, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been lauded for his strong fundamentals.
Yeah, B.A., he's got tremendous footwork, makes great use of the pump fake, and he is a tough physical player who can finish in traffic or hurt you in the post.
To the middle. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Stolen by MP. On the break. 1 second left. And Miami again with the bucket.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Miami out in front, up 19. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Miami Heat. So, fellas, what other types of lopsided contests does this remind you of?
May 19th is like me versus Kenny in a dunk contest.
Or May 20th, Shaq versus me in a foul shooting contest.
Or even changing focus now to that first half, a brutal game so far for the Hornets.
Defensively, play.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You gotta give him credit.
Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Grant Williams out there with Knipple. It's tipped. Shoots from 12. Rebound Miami. MP with it. He's picked up by Miller. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Hornets trail by 21. Got a piece of it. Pass the ball. Launches a 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Great instincts from MP. He's shown great potential as a passer in his young career.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Here's Knipple. Here's Williams. And so the ball out of bounds. Jaquez touched it last. Two minutes into the second half of play now. They set the pick. Knipple with a bucket. Knipple's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game, putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte, and the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Ball. 23 points in the game. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Williams passes to Miller. 4 on the clock. The three from Ball.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm. Registering 3 threes in the first half, he hasn't hit one since.
The Hornets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Off target from outside.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Now here's Ball. To the paint. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he just finds a way. Ball determined to get that bucket.
Down low. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
And when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Now here's MP. He's got 11. Stolen by Miller. Pass to Ball. Fires the three. Knocks down the long J. Ball's got 28.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
And here's MP from outside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Ball no good. Heat leading by 23. MP outside. A shot from the mid-range. Here's Ware, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Now here's MP. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Goes up on the wing, and Miami again with the bucket. The Hornets shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Pass to Miller, looking to win the run. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Heroes got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Williams with it. Guarded now by Hawkins. And Ball throws it down.
LaMelo on the attack. He could do damage from anywhere, but they love to see him get to the rim.
Here's MP. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
Ball against MP. Ball passes to Miller. The three. Larson with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Stan, while they're cobbling together an offense, the Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, B.A., only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating, making that commitment a key pillar of the Heat culture.
Rising up. Knipple really showing his verticality.
With the crossover. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. MP's got 13 in the second half.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Williams, a screen on Hero. Miller, the pass to Williams. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
MP outside. And again, it's Miami converting.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Jaquez has got his 4th rebound in this one. MP outside. Here's Hero. Back to MP. To the inside. Hero. Good. And the assist goes to MP. 21 points for Tyler Hero.
Well, when Hero gets his offense going, he holds nothing back. He just keeps pouring it on.
Ball passes to Miller. Here's Knipple. 5 to shoot. No good on the three. Miami's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this 3rd quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be #1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you.
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And here's Charlotte now. Miami making their last shot. The three from Ball. He buries it from 3. Ball's got 33 points.
The young fella. Ball getting more and more comfortable from the corners.
MP, the pass to Jaquez. And another dime for him.
He's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and commitment to keeping everyone else involved. Williams, a screen on MP. The three from Ball. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero outside. Back to MP. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
The Hornets shooting just 42% so far in the game. There's Ball with a three. Larson with a rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
MP outside. Ball with a steal. Here's Miller. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Inside, Hero. Comes up empty down low.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Miami has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. To the paint. Here's Hawk, and again, another assist.
And this last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. What a performance he's having.
He's been passing with pinpoint accuracy all game long. Back to Ball. 50 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. And it's all from 3-point range. Now here's MP. 24 points for him. From 15 feet away, Knipple with a rebound. The Hornets shooting 40% since the break. The three is up. Rebound Miami. Ware's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. MP goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. MP's got 26 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Ball no good. At the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Miami out in front, opening up a huge... And they're... Miami making a switch here. MP's checked in. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. The three is up, and the three-pointer goes. That's 29 for him.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
MP is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Simone Fontecchio. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Ball against Mitchell from 7 feet away. Charlotte again missing.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Yet another assist.
He's now tied for third all-time in the record books for most assists.
He's been playing all game like he knows exactly when and where to pass the ball. Incredible.
Yeah, and we haven't seen someone notch 28 assists since 1991. This has been the performance of a lifetime.
The shot by James, no good. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth, and look at another dime for him.
He continues to create and engineer good looks for his teammates.
And that last pass tied him for second all-time for most assists in a game.
And standing even with Kevin Porter's total of 29 from 1978. Amazing.
Here's the break. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. A shot to stop the run. Rebound Miami. Fontecchio's got 7 rebounds in the game. Miami moving it around. Another possession, another assist.
And he has passed his way into the history books. That assist putting him even all-time for the top spot.
Easily one of the best passing performances we've seen.
And how about that? Matching Scott Skiles' 30 assists from 1990. Long time coming.
Miami's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And stolen by Williams. To the middle. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
And Charlotte making a change here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick, Stan. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way player.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Charlotte. Out to Bridges. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Fontecchio. MP outside. Back to Fontecchio. And another dime for him.
There it is. Move over, everyone. There is a new assist king.
Oh, he's been magnificent all game with his playmaking. And now the record is his alone.
Assist number 31 for MP. The most ever in a single game, surpassing Scott Skiles' mark from back in 1990.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. So it's the Hornets now. Bridges outside. Back to White. Out to Bridges. This one for 3. Offensive board. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Fontecchio, the pass to MP. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Pass to Knippel. Here's Miller. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Miami has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. MP outside. Lets it fly, and it's Miami with another.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's White. Pass to Miller. Back to Bridges. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
From deep, MP. And the Heat, another three.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Bridges finds Miller. Here's Knipple. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
MP shot is off. For Charlotte, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. White can't hit. And so MP will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 41.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
It's White with a drive. And here's Knipple from the arc. On target from range.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Miller outside. Out to the right wing. And the Hornets, another three.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
MP outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. MP's got 44. The open shot, White. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Miami has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Miami moving it around. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by White. A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, and unlike a lot of other young players, MP has shown he's comfortable working in the mid-range.
Pass to Bridges. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Here's Knipple. The three ball. Rebound Miami. Mitchell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And Grant, the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
It's tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop. You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for White.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Picked it. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, nice pass. Knipple with the high basketball IQ. He just knows how to generate offense.
There's a screen by Wiggins. Throws it up high. MP against Ball. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever.
You got the win, got yourself a double-double. Anything missing, MP? You want fries with that?
Oh, man, for me, double-double's the basic meal, the combo. But let's get some triple-doubles going. Triple-doubles are like adding some exotic sauce on top. I'm talking honey mustard, barbecue, maybe even some dessert. A little sundae or something. Yeah, that's what I want next time out. Need to spice things up a little bit, give it some flavor.
Making me hungry, MP.
Me too. Hey, lunch on you?
You got it.
All right.
Ryan, back to you.
Thanks, Dom. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Right here. First, Frank. Yeah, Frank. Here we go. Nah, I get too much attention from you, Frank. I mean, you feel like...
Wow, I never thought I'd see someone get more than 30 assists in a game. You're a legend, MP.